Three common mistakes I see a lot of brands make. Now, our team can attest. We do dozens of audits every single week for just part of our sales process that helps us determine whether or not a brand is a good fit for us. And these are three common things that we see pretty frequently. The first thing is that you are treating all the platforms the same, meaning you're expecting Meta to do what Google does and Google to do what Meta does and TikTok to just make a lot of money because it's a cool new platform that everyone's on and getting rich off of. It's not the case. Meta is really good at discovery. It is not good at intent. It's not designed that way. So it usually sits top middle funnel, whereas Google usually sits closer to the bottom because you've created the intent and now it can convert the intent. So you can't just rely on one platform. Yes, there are some brands out there that are what I call unicorns that can thrive just sitting in one box, but in today's world, it's just not common enough that way. The second thing is, just because you have a few good days doesn't necessarily mean you need to crank your spend. In fact, it's ill-advised to do it that way. You really need these the campaigns to learn before you start cranking spend. And even at that point, you only want to scale it by maybe about 20%, as opposed to like 50, 60, 70, 100% that I've seen companies do in the past. It will just throw everything out of balance, especially with Meta. Meta is very finicky when it comes to scaling spend. So just because you have a few good days doesn't mean that it's a good time to start thinking about spending more. Get some stability, get consistency and predictability as close as you can. Then you try to figure out how much more is the correct amount to spend. The last thing is creative. Creative output is so underutilized, and I see it with most businesses that we audit that they're just simply not pumping out enough creatives. Media buying is not the lever, it's just the tool. Creative is the lever today. So when you don't test enough creatives, and when I say enough creatives, bare minimum 1 to 2 per week new creatives. And it's a lot. It's hard to do and pump out that many creatives. It costs money sometimes. It's time consuming. So it is difficult. I get that and I empathize with that. However, if you really want your, especially on Meta, if you want it to succeed, you really got to pump out that much creative to get the output you're looking for. Otherwise, what happens? You get creative fatigue, your frequency goes up, your cost per impression goes up, your cost per acquisition goes up, and you're not going to have a good time. So those are three things that I commonly see.